Chapter 6, Discipline that makes sense. I've already given you some clues. Discipline is a learning process. And again, the fifth beatitude, love everyone unconditionally, but not necessarily the behavior. The behavior is what we put through the discipline. Discipline doesn't mean misbehavior or inappropriate behavior. All behavior can be disciplined. When somebody consistently does something that supports the family, we encourage them. That is a discipline. Or we give them positive feedback. We tell them what it was and how it helped the family. That's a discipline. Or somebody needs to be concerned about their behavior. So we use corrective feedback. Corrective feedback is demonstrated by Jesus when the 72 that he sent out returned. As they returned, they were rejoicing. They cast out demons. They healed the sick. They were really happy. And Jesus said, "Ah, yes, I saw Lucifer fall from the sky like lightning. I have given you the power to trample on snakes and scorpions. But nevertheless, the key is that you wrote your names in the book of life." That's corrective feedback. But who would be upset by that? It would add to their joy. And that's what corrective feedback should be. It's not criticism. It's just a concern over the behavior, and we help them turn that behavior into a positive. That's what corrective feedback should all be about. And maybe we have to go on that and coach them. Before we go any further, let's make this quite clear. Discipline is not punishment. Punishment plays no part in discipline. Punishment can trigger the behavior of revenge in the part of the child. We have a positive alternative to punishment. And it's needed because the goal of discipline is self-discipline. We want to build in our children self-discipline. That means we have to use discipline that makes sense. Discipline that they want to emulate, that they want to use to grow. The keys are to set limits and then give the child choices. For example, you can watch TV after you finish your homework. Choices, limits. You can ride your bike safely or walk to your friends. You decide. Options, choices, limits. And if we need to go to the final step is consequences. If the person didn't ride their bike safely after you spoke corrective feedback to them, then we let them enjoy the consequences of having the bike taken away. Consequences shows respect. The virtue of justice. It expects cooperation. We have given the child two choices. Either choice is within our limits. And if they choose, they get the consequences of what they chose. Consequences show respect for you and your child. They fit the misbehavior. They are for bad choices, not bad kids. Father Flanagan said there's no such thing as a bad boy. They're about now, not about the past. They are firm and friendly, and they allow choice. It's your choice. So let's examine the process. The discipline process is, first of all, the positive. Encourage positive feedback. If there's a problem, we use corrective feedback. I'm concerned about this, and I feel anxious because of the consequences that you may be choosing. If they still continue to do that behavior, then we coach them. Here's what's expected, and here's what's occurring. Why? Why do you choose that? How can we change? And if they don't change with that, then we apply the consequences. This discipline process is thoroughly explained in Matthew and St. Paul. It's a three-step process. But the key is that they choose, each step of the way, they choose how to behave. Make sure you look at the chart on page 116. It has some really outstanding examples of this process at work.